Welcome to the Australian Business Executive Podcast, where we speak with Australia's most influential industry professionals on the business and economic development issues taking place across the country. You can stay up to date with all our content, including our magazines, podcasts and videos by visiting www.theabe.com.au and clicking on subscribe.
Today's guest is Peter Cipolla, founder and company director of Direct Uniforms. Since 2009, Direct Uniforms has been a supplier of quality clothing garments to a range of industries, including the mining, sport, education and corporate sectors. The company now boasts close to 6,500 customers and has recently relaunched their website catering to Australian and international demand with their ability to customise uniforms to suit the look you need. Focused on customer satisfaction, Direct Uniforms aims to provide the most professional look at a competitive price to companies from startups all the way to many of Australia's biggest and best-known corporates. Peter, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Peter, how did you get into the business of corporate uniforms?
Well, I was involved in real estate when I left school, and my parents were running a very big manufacturing company in the uniform industry, and they got to a point where the business was getting way too large for them, and they had just asked me if I wanted to join them in managing the business, in which I did. And we were manufacturing product for quite large on-selling companies. We used to manufacture for these companies the uniforms for Star Trek and Energy Australia, and virtually manufactured something like 1.7 million garments a year. So it became quite a large concern. I took over the business with them and took it to another level. And anyway, once manufacturing started getting hard in this country, we decided to sort of move on, and now I'm into with the new business. We distribute product that we've come together with quite a number of companies where they manufacture the product in China, store it in Australia in different warehousing, and we distribute close to 3 odd million garments a year.
When manufacturing started to move away from Australia, how did you identify distribution as the opportunity that led to Direct Uniforms?
Well, distribution is what we do in Australia now. Manufacturing sector's just completely lost. Our competitive edge in our wages is our wages are very high in this country, and it was just getting to the point where we had to find another way in the supply chain. And this is the way we thought that would be a better solution to keep in the industry. And now we run the business in a completely different way. It's more efficient. We're very fast at what we do. The product is already on the shelf for the client. We can start up new businesses with lots of employees within 2 weeks. We could have everyone decked out with their logo and the whole show. Where when we were manufacturing, the process was a much slower situation.
And Direct Uniforms has gone through some significant growth, hasn't it?
Yes, with our company, we started it back in 2009. This new company, we have a very similar model to Harvey Norman. We are very online orientated. We send product every single day all over the country via our couriers, and we're one of the very few companies that can do a product for our clients very quick, swiftly to get them looking in good shape for their business.
With all this recent growth, you've had to relaunch your website. Do you want to talk a little about that?
Yes. Yeah, well, we relaunched our website because we were running a very old system at before, and now we've gone into a more modern system with our website, We even have a interactive chat system on our website with our staff, where if clients are on our website, they can actually chat to staff while they're on our website. So that's something that's quite exciting, new technology that we've put onto the system, and people can. We find that with that system now we're starting to make more sales with people coming straight onto our website. We know when they're there, and we can communicate with them immediately. Where in a lot of cases before, with our old system, people would be on the old website. We wouldn't know that they were there, and they could just pop out without having any communication with us whatsoever. Now with the new technology, we can evaluate that there's a person there with our new system. Our staff can actually ask the customer if they need any help on the website while they're on it, and in a lot of cases they do respond, and that equates to new sale very fast.
And there's actually been a lot of innovation in the products themselves, hasn't there?
The changes that I've seen is that we've been able to supply and service the customer very, very fast. We have the product already there on the shelf, where in the past we would get the order, we'd have to cut it. By the time the client received it would be about 2 months, 3 months down the track. The system of business that our business has turned around to be now, it's completely done a big, massive 360-degree circle, and we can supply clients in a very, very fast manner. We can do things within a week and a half, where people would have to wait a long time in the past.
Having been involved in the industry for a number of years, what changes have you seen?
Yes, there has been. There's been a lot of movement towards cool, dry fabrics, where we used to have just normal polycotton fabrics in the range. Now we've gone into cool, dry fabrics. We've even gone into for nursing homes, where we're getting a fabric called Advatex, which goes to prevent to kill off diseases in nursing homes, and it's a very innovative fabric in the nursing home and healthcare area of the business.
In dealing with so many different clients, what business lessons would you care to share?
Oh, well, with our clients, we tend to try and become a face-to-face friendly people to them. It's sometimes not about the dollars and cents. If you befriend your client, you tend to reap the rewards. The customer will always be your customer, and most importantly, you've got to give them customer satisfaction, number one, but also value for money. Service is the other thing that is very important, and our company prides itself in service and reliability. Now, we always want to make our customers happy as best as we can, and 99.9% of our customers are very happy with what we do, and that's why our business has become a very successful company.
Well, Peter, that's all I have for you. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us.
Thank you very much.
This has been a production of the Australian Business Executive, a division of Romulus Rising Proprietary Limited. All rights reserved. You can stay up to date with the Australian Business Executive, including our magazines, podcasts and videos, by visiting www.theabe.com.au and clicking on subscribe.